Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zach Nolan.
My name's Carnolan.
And you know what? I think we might be back. I think they might be back.
You know what?
I regret to inform you that we're back.
This episode, the majority of the episode, we were worried. Like, it wasn't looking that great.
This whole episode, the first third is like, The second third is, this is not going well. And the third,
oh yeah.
it brought it. First off.
Cooked. Really did.
There's a lot of great things here. A lot of the prosthetics are phenomenal this episode, and we're going to touch on that with a couple of reactions. First is a Ki-Adi-Mundi look-alike. It's a bold choice.
Whoa!
Yay!
Are
these... So Ki-Adi-Mundi is not the first, which is obvious.
There is skill there.
It's either a look-alike or actually Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Although I kind of hope it isn't, because he shouldn't be alive. Because you want to know why?
Why?
Because he is like, I think he's 60 by the time Phantom Menace. Like, he should be born around now, not Jedi Council member around now.
No, I feel that.
Also, I'm a little just, I guess, minor nitpick. Where's Yoda? Like, with all this important stuff going on, like, you'd think Yoda would be involved somewhere in there from the Acolyte books. We know, or like not the Acolyte books, but the High Republic books. We know he already is at least the rank of Jedi Council member.
Okay.
And I believe he at some point becomes Grand Master through the High Republic. I don't know exactly where.
I hope it's not yet, but yeah.
Yeah. But then we get a bit of a funny joke.
Yes!
I'm just curious how you're going to do it this time. You failed so much.
I didn't fail. I killed Indara and I...
One of us!
There we go.
Anytime the girls get ripped on, it's funny. Because it's more natural to us as the viewer. Qmir.
Yeah.
Qmir, like Qimir. It's good when he's ripping on her because...
You're hanging off the frame.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm comfortable. It's good when May and Osha get taken down a peg because as characters, we need difficulty. And it is important that characters don't have... There's no gimmies in Star Wars, okay? It's very important. You gotta lose something in Star Wars. And when you don't lose something in Star Wars, you become a non-compelling character.
And the problem with their characters a bit is how they talk so much about their issues rather than them showing us. The golden rule of filmmaking. Show, don't tell. Don't tell me that they have problems. Show me the problems.
My biggest tiff with this show is every time a character says, as you know, or, but you already knew that, or something like that.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. We have no clue. Not a shred of evidence.
And then, so the episode progresses. They get in the ship and they get going. And we see all these Jedi together. And we're thinking, like, this looks like the cannon fodder squad.
The second I saw a random unnamed white dude, I went, uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Yeah, well, there was a bunch of them all lined up, and
who are you?
However, that's that wasn't the guy we were wondering who he was.
We went, whoa, this Pilcoon looking boy. He's in a lot.
We got some cannon fodder.
Oh, hey!
Whoa.
Pull it back!
Hold on.
Pull that back!
Rewind.
I like that. That's good. That's good.
I as much as I can appreciate that they're bringing in different species and whatnot into the Jedi Order in the High Republic that we haven't seen before.
The classics.
I also like seeing some of the classics. It just shows consistency, and it makes sense. However, they eventually get down onto this planet.
Okay, so let's talk about the planet quickly, because the wildlife, I was a little nervous. Because the wildlife...
Zach, look, it's the perimeter, the big wall of trees.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Half our episode is spent
just kind of dumb dialogue,
just getting to the forest, which is kind of weird because also too, here's the thing. They say this thing where it's like this Jedi went to the forest. He hasn't been seen in days. Yeah, he's a fucking Wookiee.
He's a Wookiee in a
What do you mean?
in a big
That's
like
like saying-
Kashyyyk-looking forest.
Yeah, it's like saying the fish went to the pond. He hasn't been seen since. Yeah! No kidding!
Yeah, and then
He's
also,
going home!
although one thing that I think really is because I mean we've talked about how Osha and May as characters have had some struggles. May finally gets
May
a
finally
little
gets-
bit of
okay,
development.
So so let's just first talk about Osha, because she's technically main character 1. Osha's episode is tolerable. It's better.
But it's also
But
just
also
kind of like
May's episode's better, because May has killed 2 Jedi at this point.
yep.
And the show goes, okay, but what if, now, don't get me wrong, it's important to note that May's plan here is flawed. And Humir points this out when she captures him, which is good, because this could be a massive issue.
Yep.
She's killed 2 Jedi, and she goes, but if I turn myself in, I'm gonna tell them about your master. And, like, in a way, she's right, but in a way, I know for a fact that the show might spin it as a Jedi are wrongfully imprisoning woman, but no, Jedi are rightfully imprisoning 2-time convicted murderer. And,
Yeah.
like, but I do like, and like, May's completely wrong. Like, categorically wrong. But I love the fact that the show is letting her be categorically wrong.
Yep.
Like, be flawed like that. Make that damn mistake.
They're rolling with it rather than the perfect Mary Sue for everyone.
Yeah, also, by the way, the guide's kind of a cute little animal. Like that.
Yeah, no, he's chill. I saw a thing on him that apparently that he was pulled from some of the expanded universe as well, and so
Dave got on set and went, nope.
Yep.
Get your human out of there.
Gotta get this guy in there.
Anyway.
I mean, the Wookiee wasn't there for long.
So we get to it, and the Wookiee is dead. And I was worried for a second. It was a really good scene, because we know that May hasn't killed the Wookiee, because we're showing it as May's coming in. That's important.
Yep.
You're not trying to BS us. And we can see the cause of death is a slash mark, which is like
From a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Very clearly.
Yeah. Reaction here.
Oh.
What? They got him with the delay.
Oh boy.
Oh no! And then just the rest of this episode is like great. Oh, they
Cooking.
They cooking.
Cooking.
They cooking.
Cooking.
They cooking.
Because we finally see
this evil man.
Sith. At least it should be Sith. It really should be.
Dark side user. But anyway, bro shows up, doesn't utter a word. And absolutely does, and throws Osha to the ocean.
And then all of the Jedi.
Yes.
All of them.
They end on a banger.
Oh my God.
No, you did not! Oh my God! I'm excited because I know we're about to lose at least half the squad. And I'm so
Good
excited.
God, we should lose most of the squad. Seriously. Just being able to just walk in and in 2 seconds literally just throw the entire group of like 12 Jedi back.
I was hoping.
We better see some Jedi.
I'm gonna make a hot take on what I wanted to have happen. Mm-hmm. I wanted Osha to get stabbed right in the chest. I saw him get that close, and I was hoping he would just ignite the thing right over.
Solo it and just like straight through.
And
it's funny. You know why I say I Han Solo it? Because the back of the mask looks so much like the back of Kylo Ren's. In terms of the shaping, it really does.
Yeah, we don't know who this is. There are rumors, but I don't know.
What was the thing that you saw?
I saw Cumin.
Darth Bortle or whatever?
Darth Bortles.
Darth, is that like his actual name?
That's what people have written down. That's what I saw written down in an article.
That's a silly name.
So we don't have to worry about it. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Marok isn't much better.
fair enough.
Maroc sounds like something you shake. Maroc.
Like maracas.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anything else you got?
All I will say is that it made me actually kind of excited for the next episode.
Yes.
That's better.
And last episode didn't do that.
Mildly excited is so much better than horrific indifference and a little bit of dread.
Well, and
which is what we've had for the majority of the episodes.
Last episode, it was just kind of like, goodness gracious, like I hope next episode is half decent because this was just intolerable.
Mm-hmm.
But this episode, despite being kind of boring for about 80% of it, has the last bit of it makes up for the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
It kind of like Attack of the Clones in the sense of like Attack of the Clones is interesting.
Attack of the Clones is a bad movie.
However, there's a lot of problems that plague the movie throughout. The last 20 minutes of Attack of the Clones
is good. Yeah.
Quite possibly makes up for the whole movie though. Because it's seriously brilliant Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're talking about, I actually don't think that lightsaber duel is nearly as bad as some people think. I think that the scene in the Geonosian arena is just phenomenal all throughout, even if there's a lot of kind of things that don't make quite a bit of sense. But this episode was very much like that. Was there anything else we got?
No, I got nothing else.
Well, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a fan of the Jets or Bombers, check out our other content in that regards. And we will see you guys next time.
How did my father die?
Like a panther.